Eric Bana, welcome to handbag.com. Thank you for talking to us. How are you today?
Very well, thanks.
We're here to talk about your documentary, Love the Beast. Can you tell me a little bit about what it's about?
Yeah, it's basically about a lifetime with an object and an obsession. I really love hobbies and always enjoy talking to people about their hobbies. I always find it's a kind of a great, window to someone's personality. And one day I opened my garage door and found this car that I'd had my whole life and realised how important it had been to me and my friends. And yeah, it's sort of a documentary looking at the importance of that, this notion that an object can kind of transcend itself.
My car has been like a campfire.
Your family and friends were quite involved in the project, and we learned quite a lot about you when you were a teenager in it. Were you a little bit worried that your parents would maybe give out some embarrassing secrets about you?
No, I was never concerned, because in true paranoid fashion I was directing and editing the film, so I always knew I was in pretty safe hands. But yeah, I couldn't have made it without my close friends, being involved and agreeing to being on camera. So there is a small part of my life that gets shared, but it's a side that I'm more than comfortable to share. So it was fine.
How did it feel having cameras? Did they follow you around for 2 years?
Yeah, on and off for a couple of years. It was weird, but then again, it was all to do with a hobby. They weren't in my home, they weren't around my family, so it wasn't too bad, to be honest.
And also, how do you get around your wife? That's one question I was wondering, because obviously she seemed quite supportive, but when you're getting into car crashes, do you know how she really feels about stuff like that?
She's probably not mad on me doing rallies. She's completely fine with me racing on the track, because there's quite a difference in terms of the level of danger. And also I've been doing it for such a long time and was doing it before we met, so it's kind of a part of who I am. And she knows, she's someone who understands the importance of hobbies and having outside interests and so forth. So she's always been nothing but supportive with that. I'm sure she is concerned with good reason, but we can't be wrapped in cotton wool all the time.
Jeremy Clarkson appears in the documentary. How was it having a chat with him about cars?
It was great. I'm a huge fan of Jeremy and Top Gear, and to be able to sit down and talk to him, about what it is, and to try and encapsulate what it's like to have an obsession like this is a great contribution.
At the end of the documentary, it seemed to be left open for perhaps another documentary. Do you think you'll be doing another one?
No, well, in this particular subject matter, it's definitely a one-off. I mean, I'd like to direct something again someday, but in terms of the car and all that sort of stuff, no, it's just there'll be no sequel to this story.